Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky. We just made it through the sealed rune, not as many floors as I expected, but nevertheless made it through off screen. And all of a sudden here we find that little sad face rock, and Grovyle not looking too good. Looks like he's fucking cursed with that little purple bubblegum aura. Let's see what's going on, shall we? Hey! There's Grovyle! You two. Grovyle, are you alright? Stay back! What? Why? Careful. An enemy lurks nearby. What? Where? It's right beside you. Next to me? It's the Sad Rock. Oh, it's so cute that you can't think. You can't imagine that it's the Sad Rock, but it is. It can't be this. Wah! Hee hee. Hee hee. All those who trespass upon this land, none shall be forgiven. None. Not least of all you. Who is that? Who are you? You ask that of us? Our name is Spiritomb. We are the manifestation of a fusion of spirits. We are legion. And we are many. Oh, I love Spiritomb. He's so cool. 108 of them. Had to add that extra 8. Can't just be 100. Be careful, you two. That Pokemon is strong. Hee hee. Prepare to take your punishment. Boss time, guys. Boss time. Boss time. Come over here. Or just let us get in free damage. Oh, Sucker Punch. Oh, I see. We've got to come towards you. Okay. Ingame. I don't want to lose this, so I'm gonna play it a bit on the careful side. Yeah, you only have 18 HP. Now do something from a distance. I didn't even fucking use an attack. Yes, it missed me, which means I don't have to recover myself. Miss me. Ah, fuck. Okay, I'll see you guys in a minute. Okay, guys. I don't know what it is with me and dying the first time and then succeeding and having no issues the second time. But that was an easy fight the second time through. Every single time. Like, almost every time that I have fought a boss or something, it's always been, oh, one single mistake. You die the first time, but then the very next time I try, it's no problem whatsoever. I don't know what it is. I don't know why this is a freaking pattern. Let's just go with it. Ah. Wow, what's happening? Wow. Ah. That was anticlimactic. A genie in a bottle? Run away! Talk about a 180. Fucking personality shift. A fucking huge personality shift right there. What was that? What was that all about? They got spooked and ran. Grovyle. Are you alright? Yeah, I'll be fine. Can you get up? Somehow. That Pokemon. It was cunning. Went up my nose and took control of my body. Ew. Someone learned from ancient Egyptian mummification processes. So that was a bad Pokemon. No, that's not true. That Spiritomb was probably upset over us trespassing in its space. It was frightening, because it became so angry that it lost control of itself. But you saw what happened when the situation turned sour. It fled. It's normally a timid Pokemon. There are many such Pokemon here in your future. They're Pokemon who should be good, but they have become bitter and twisted because of this world's perpetual darkness. I see. Good Pokemon going bad because of this world. That makes me sad. Hey, you two. Now will you finally trust me? Somewhat. I'll admit it, I don't really trust you, but... I've told you before. There's no point in continuing together if there's no trust between us. I'm leaving. But wait. I didn't say I didn't believe you. To be perfectly honest, we don't know what's what anymore. That's why we want to know as much as we can learn. And, it's true I still don't completely trust you, Grovile, but what you said does make some sense. It just seems to be logical. So please, Grovile, please tell us what you know. Tell us about this future, and why you came to our world, Grovile. So what if everything I say is a pack of lies? It's alright. I won't accept everything you say at face value right away. I'll listen, then decide. Well, fine. Follow me. Nah, kinda can't. Chapter 15, The Secret of the Planet's Paralysis. It was a dark and stormy night. Oh, come on, this is the perfect atmosphere for explaining or telling a story or something. Don't tell me it's not. Good. This will do. Though Sable, I won't be able to spot us easily here. Tell us, Grovile, in the future, why did the planet's paralysis take place? The cause of the planet's paralysis. That dates back to your time, in the world of the past. The planet's paralysis started with the collapse of Temporal Tower, which was governed by Dialga. Dialga? Who is that? Okay. I want to say this. You don't know Groudon, yet the more knowledgeable one does. He formed the fucking land. You don't know Dialga, the one who fucking controls time. I'm sure Chatot would, but holy shit, these are legendary Pokemon. Hence the word legend. They should be spoken about quite a lot. And even if you don't know everything about them, or know that they exist or not, because legends tend to... Well, in video games, they're always right. But, I know that not all legends tend to be true, but most of the time if it's a legend, you've at least heard of it. Maybe you didn't believe it was real, and that's why you questioned it at the time, but if it's legendary, that means it has legends about it. How have you not even at least heard these names once before? Does it really take the most knowledgeable person in the area, the one that's literally the intellectual head, to know this shit? Seriously? What the fuck? So much for fucking legendary. He's the legendary Pokemon that controls time. Dialga ensured the proper flow of time from Temporal Tower. But when Temporal Tower collapsed, time gradually got out of control, and eventually the planet fell into paralysis. What happened to Dialga? When time went out of whack, Dialga also lost control. Now, here in your future, the planet has become fully paralyzed, and thus Dialga has lost almost all his reason, as we saw earlier, and is governed by darkness. Dialga is now beyond recognition. He has become an entirely different entity. Yes. He has been transformed into Primal Dialga, a primordial presence. Okay, I don't know, maybe this is expecting a little bit too much of people of Pokemon, but Primal Dialga, the word primal, a primal form of a legendary Pokemon, sounds pretty familiar, right? Anyone? Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, Primal Groudon, Primal Kyogre. Anyone? Has Nintendo had this stuff in, hidden away in its back closet for this long? Hidden away in the warehouse with a whole bunch of other hidden ideas that we'll probably see in years and years to come, along with all the Robs that were left unsold. I had a Rob. It was cool. Seriously though, Primal Dialga, now we have Primal Kyogre, Primal Groudon. Come on here. Come on. Nintendo, if you thought this far ahead, I am thoroughly impressed. Okay. Primal Dialga feels no emotion. He seeks only self-preservation, so it prevents history from changing. That's why Dialga wants me gone, because I tried to change history, because I tried to stop the planet's paralysis, because I traveled back in time to your world from this place, your future. What? Grovyle, you're saying that you came back to our world so you could prevent the planet's paralysis? But that's completely opposite of what we were told. Once again, don't believe everything that you were told, especially from some guy that just pops up out of nowhere claiming to know everything. Seriously, don't just believe everything you're told. You're not even a skitty, so you can't even say you're naive. I'm sorry, but I know that, if I'm correct, the personality trait that defines you as, from the very beginning as a skitty, if you're a female, you can only get it if you're a female, is naive. You're not a skitty, Ningame. Don't be a skitty. Nobody wants us to be a skitty. Grovyle, you came back to our world to paralyze the planet, didn't you? And Grovyle, weren't you the one stealing the time gears? You've got to be joking. I was collecting time gears because they were needed for preventing the planet's paralysis. Blah, 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 so many P's. I needed to take them to Temporal Tower and put them in place. That would have reversed the collapse of Temporal Tower, which was fully underway in your time. While it is true that removing a time gear from a specific place causes time to stop in that area, that's only temporary. After the time gears are put into Temporal Tower, time would have been fully restored to normal everywhere. But then, what about all the things Dustnor said about you? Oh my god, Ningame! Seriously! You're still holding on to those notions? Just fucking dump them after all the shit we've been through. Of course he's gonna deceive us. He was the one that was probably trying to stop it the entire time. He probably knew all this since he came from the future. He knew his place. He knew what Grovyle was trying to do. So chances are he just took a little different spin on it to get everyone's favor and help. That's it. Stop it with these notions. Ningame. Don't be a fucking skitty. Like how he said you were a wanted outlaw in the future, and how you escaped from the future, then fled to our world in the past. So you're claiming all that was just a bunch of lies? Once again, you're believing someone that just appears out of fucking nowhere and overnight becomes a great celebrity. What were you thinking? No one just fucking appears out of nowhere. No one. No one just like, oh, all of a sudden I'm here. Nope. You have to have some origin story. You have to have come from somewhere. You don't just pop up and become a super celebrity overnight. Come on, Ningame. That was suspicious from the start. Not to mention that one little face he made as soon as he heard my name. Come on. That was a fucking diabolical face for someone that was supposedly normal and good. So you're claiming all that was just a bunch of lies? What else could it be? Because Dustnor really is an agent sent from this future by Primal Dialga to get rid of me. What? Dustnor was an agent sent to get rid of you? Well, obviously, we saw that little... I know that you guys don't know this, but we saw that... Well, I know that the characters don't know this, but we saw that little part of him talking to Primal Dialga there. Of course he is. It's the truth. That's right. I have said that Primal Dialga will try to thwart any attempt to alter the course of history. That's why, when he learned that I traveled through time, he sent Dusknor after me. The Great Dusknor... Stop calling him Great. Stop it, Ningame. Stop it. Charmander, can you please slap your partner back to life here? It can't be. It's hard for you to believe, I know. I can't believe it at all. You're saying all this about the Great Dusknor. Not even gonna fucking say it. I don't understand why Dusknor is acting this way here, but I respected Dusknor. I can't believe you. It is hard to accept, but looking back over what we've been through in this future world, what Grovyle said is reasonable. It makes perfect sense. Exactly, so snap the fuck out of it, Ningame. And Ningame knows it. Yeah, so snap the fuck out of it. Stop living in your little dream world. I'm gonna tell you the same thing that I say to everyone else that lives in their own little dream world. It's not gonna help you. It may give you your own little escape, your own little world of purple flowers and candy clouds and shit, but it ain't gonna serve you at all throughout the future. It will do jack shit. It'll probably cause you more trouble than anything else. So seriously, Ningame, snap the fuck out of it. Ningame knows deep down that what Grovile says is true, but knowing that makes it that much harder to accept. But hey, where are you going? I'm going to see Dusnor. What? Okay, now you're the suicidal one. So we have a suicidal Charmander and a suicidal Turtwig. Why the fuck not? I want to see Dusnor. I'm going to find out if what you said is true or not. What's the point of that? You'll only be making it easier for them to get rid of you. Don't stand a chance against them. Then, what am I supposed to do? What are you supposed to do? Didn't you wonder this earlier? And you decided that you would decide for yourself. You insisted that because you don't know what to believe, you wouldn't accept words for their face value. And you'd think for yourself. It's times like this when things are tough that you have to be strong. Think for yourself, then act as you deem right. Grovile, what are you going to do now? I'm going back to the past again to stop the plant's paralysis. To do that, I need to find the Celebi. Again! These are legendary Pokemon! Why the fuck have you never heard of these guys? That's right. You could come with me or not. It's your choice. You two decide on your own course of action. I'm off. I don't know what I should believe either, but there's one thing I can say with certainty. In this future world of darkness, the planet is paralyzed, and the paralysis of the planet, it happened back in our world. That's why to stop that from happening, we have to get back to the blast. Oh, brave Charmander's determined face. You know it's serious. We have to get back to our world. We go back in time. Alyssa. Yes, I know. Oh, Grovile said. Grovile's right. Things are very tough now. That's why we have to be strong. I'm alright now. Let's go. Let's catch up to Grovile. Yeah. Alyssa? We have to get back. Back to our own world. Ah, serious shit. And more serious cutscenes! Oh boy. We saw that before and we know what's there now, huh? Hello there, Primal Dialga. Master Dialga. The stage has been set for the capture of the traitors. When the time comes, it may be necessary for us to beg your help, Master Dialga. As you wish. By your leave, we shall proceed. Oh boy, the plot thickens. Hello. Gray everything. Someone liked 50 Shades of Grey. And I'm talking about the little parody book where it's just gray, 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 and all that, yeah. What? What was that strange sensation? I've had that strange sensation before. Where are we? This is Dusk Forest. Its name comes from the dark fog that perpetually surrounds it. Deep in this forest, we should find Celebi. Hey, Grovile. You mentioned the name before, but who is Celebi? Once again, that's a legendary Pokemon. Seriously, what the fuck, people? Celebi is the legendary, double underline, bold, italicized time travel Pokemon. She has the ability to cross time. But, well, she's a little odd. But anyway, Celebi's ability enabled me to go to the past. So if we find Celebi, can we return to our world? Yes, you can go back, but Celebi is the Pokemon that sent me to the past. That means Celebi has lent her support to reshaping history. Wait, are you saying that Celebi is in trouble too? That's right. Primal Dialga is also targeting Celebi. There's no time to waste. Get ready soon. We have to find Celebi. And now it appears we have our own little new party member. Now this is why I should explain right now. You know, I'll actually explain in a second. We can't do shit anyway. Can only take. Can't store. Fucking. This sucks. Don't worry, the Sableye will catch up to us. We're leaving as soon as you're ready. Are you all ready? You seem to be finally prepared. That took literally like 5 seconds, dude. Let's go then. We'll find Celebi and return to the past. Let's go. Oh wait, don't go. What is it? If the three of us do return to our world, Grovyle, will you steal the time gears like you did before? Well, yes, I will. Otherwise the plan's paralysis can't be stopped. But Grovyle, I'm not convinced. Oh my god! I don't completely trust you yet. Ngame! Let it go! Be fucking Elsa! You know I had to make the reference. It was necessary. It was fucking necessary. You know someone else would have mentioned it eventually. I'm only cooperating with you because I want to return to our world. Asshole! Well, at least you're forward about it. If we do return, Grovyle, I'll investigate if you really were stealing those time gears to prevent the planet's paralysis. Grovyle, if I decide that you're wrong for stealing the time gears, I'm going to stop you, Grovyle. Do as you will, but keep this in mind. What's important now is getting ourselves safely back to your world. So for the time being, focus on getting back home. Let's go. I feel it. I'm sensing something strange. What's the matter, Alyssa? I just know it. I felt something like this before. It was... That's it! It was when... What's wrong, Alyssa? This is a weird sensation. I don't know why I'm feeling this way. Wait a second, I know this place. I thought so. This is similar to the sensation I had back then. Hey, what are you doing? Hurry. We have to hurry, Alyssa. Okay, now I want to explain this, because I'm just going to show the floors. Oh. Really? Where the hell have you been? Where the fuck have you been, buddy? You were nowhere to be seen for a very long time. Okay, now as I'm going through here, I want to explain something. There was a reason why I was hesitant to choose a grass type, for my partner, and this was exactly why. We've got Grovyle here, and we're going back to the past with him. So, chances are, he's going to be with us for a while. That's why I was very hesitant about choosing another grass type. Because now we have 2 grass types and 1 fire type. And although he will not be with us forever, I'm sure. Because, come on. No one's with us forever. Only your partner. So, this is why I was hesitant about choosing, Turtwig. I was seriously thinking about choosing a water type, but then I knew that it wouldn't cover as much as I needed to earlier on. Yeah, I would be able to cover the rock and ground types and everything, but it would be weak to the electricity. It wouldn't have the little subtype that's so helpful with Ningame. Overall, it wouldn't cover as much as I needed it to. It would have been better for the time, yes, and for this time, yes, because we'd have a little bit more diversity, but it's just not worth it in that regard. So that is why I chose to go with Turtwig instead of choosing the one that I was alternatively thinking of choosing, which was Totodile, because I love me my Totodile. It gets the same kind of diversity of movesets. It also has a pretty diverse moveset. You can pretty much teach it a lot of stuff too. The only thing is that it doesn't have the typing thing. and that's important in some cases. So you've really got to consider that. That's why I ended up choosing Turtwig. But it was between either Turtwig or Totodile. Honestly, I would have rather chosen Totodile simply because I love me my Totodile. But in the end, it was just that I needed the coverage, and I still don't regret it. It's just that that's the reason why I was debating. Were it for, like, had we gotten, like, I don't know, Marshtomp, and had it not been Grovyle, I would have been fine with choosing, Turtwig, no questions asked, but this was the reason why I was debating for a little while there. I just wanted to explain that. So, we've been on this for a while now, so we've gotten through the first few floors of Dust Forest. I will see you guys next time. Bye!